and welcome to another episode of Push Ups and Cool Music. There ain't gonna be so many push ups, but we're gonna have cool music and we're gonna have philosophy, and I'm gonna do a few push ups. But the reason why I'm not really training at all today with weights, nor calisthenics, nor stretching or whatever is that I couldn't get any sleep last night. It was so hot, and also my stomach felt really bad after I was at Taekwondo yesterday because that Taekwondo workout wasn't very hard. It was practicing for a grading event, right? So I was mostly sitting on my ass watching like every grade practice their forms, their pumse or kata that you call in karate. Anyway, and then I did mine, and then most of the time I spent stretching a bit. We did get to do some free exercise, work on whatever you want to work on, and I worked with my training partner on spinning hook kicks called Momdol. Momdolurchagi. But I worked on cool music a lot today because I'm working towards my vocal exam, which is like classical singing. So I worked on technique, I worked on repertoire, and I also worked on piano technique and repertoire. And I barely eaten anything because my stomach has been acting up. But let's just play the cool music, which is relaxing music. I want Reverie by Claude Debussy because it's one of my favorite pieces. I know how to play parts of it, but I have not mastered the piece. It's definitely on my list of pieces to play, on my Chopin list. Get the pun? Anyway, it's time to read the philosophy of the day and also from yesterday while listening to some Debussy. Okay, let's go. Okay, um, June the 5th. Blow your own nose. We cry to God Almighty. How can we escape this agony? Fool, don't you have hands? Or could it be God forgot to give you a pair? Sit and pray your nose doesn't run, or rather just wipe your nose and stop seeking a scapegoat. Epictetus discourses. The world is unfair. The game is rigged. So and so has it out for you. Maybe these theories are true, but practically speaking, for the right here and now, what good are they to you? That government report or that sympathetic news article isn't gonna pay the bills or rehab your broken leg or find that bridge loan you need. Succumbing to self pity and woe is me narrative accomplishes nothing. Nothing except sapping you of the energy and motivation you need to do something about your problem. We do have a choice. Do we focus on the ways we have been wronged, or do we use what we have been given and get to work? Will we wait for someone to save us, or will we listen to Marcus Aurelius' empowering call to get active in your own rescue? Active in your own rescue? That sounds like a good idea. If you care for yourself at all, do it while you can. That's better than just blowing your own nose, which is a step forward in itself. Yeah, I have lots of bad thoughts about myself and the direction my life has gone, and a lot of things out of my control that has changed circumstances for me significantly the past few years. I even rode on an economic wave of greatness for a couple of years. It's not here anymore. Now I'm trying to be a music teacher. I don't know what I'm trying to be. I'm at the music school trying to show my skills. But well, at least I'm trying something. I'm not expecting anything to come of it. So I should stop pitying myself and just work. Go forward in life. That's all I can do. Okay, today's Stoicism. When to stick and when to quit. Think of those not by fault of inconsistency, but by lack of effort, are too unstable to live as they wish, but only live as they have begun. Seneca on tranquility of mind. In the dip, Seth Godin draws an interesting analogy from the three types of people you see in the line at the supermarket. One gets in a short line and sticks to it no matter how slow it is or how much faster the other seems to be going. Another changes lines repeatedly based on whatever he thinks might save a few seconds, and a third switches only once when it's clear her line is delayed and there is a clear alternative, then continues with her day. He's urging you to ask, which type are you? Seneca is also advising to be this third type. Just because you've begun down one path doesn't mean you're committed to it forever, especially if that path turned out to be flawed or impeded. At the same time, this is not an excuse to be flighty or incessantly non committal. It takes courage to decide to do things differently and to make a change, as well as discipline and awareness to know that the notion of, oh, but this looks even better, is a temptation that cannot be endlessly indulged either. Yeah, that was our philosophy for the day. Then I can crank up the Debussy and do a few push ups. And here is the thing, I should not strain myself at all. Those push ups should be light for the body. Should be rest, basically. It should be just getting my blood flow to move. So maybe 20 push ups. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and hold a little bit in the middle, up, and 20. And that was all. I'm going to Taekwondo grading this weekend, so I have enough working out. So I'm not sure whether I make videos or not. But at least I did the minimum. I did push-ups, put on some cool music, I read some philosophy. And I worked on my cool music skills today. Been practicing a lot. Even posted a piano video. Okay, have a good one. Good night.